RAG that actually works in production, Episode 1. Why LLM needs RAG? Your LLM does not know your data. Here is why with code. Let's start. Ask an LLM about your refund policy without your data. Most companies offer a 30-day refund window, so you should be eligible. This answer is like confident, plausible, and wrong. Grounded in your data. As per the policy, digital items are non refundable after download, so no, this course cannot be refunded. Specific, correct, and cites the source. That's not a bug, that's how LLM works. This fix is called RAG. Let us go to section 1, 3 fundamental limitations. Knowledge cutoff. The model is frozen snapshot in time. Private data. It has never seen your documents. Hallucination. When it does not know, it makes things up. RAG exists because of all three. Problem 1, the knowledge cutoff. So each LLM has its own training data and the training ends there. Any new releases and new news, yesterday's news is not trained on, the LLM is not trained on that data. Anything after the wall, new frameworks, these quarter numbers, does not exist inside the model. Private data. Even a model trained yesterday has never seen your data, like conference pages, Jira tickets, transaction rules, claim documents. Enterprise value lives in private data and the model has zero access to it. Problem 3, hallucination. A database with no match says no rows found. An LLM with no knowledge predicts the most plausible sounding tokens. Plausible not equal to true. In a demo, if it is an hallucination, it might be embracing. But if it's in the banking or insurance or healthcare, it becomes a lawsuit. So the question becomes, how do we get our facts into the model at answer time without retraining it? The core idea is RAG, Retrieval-Augmented Generation. Don't teach the model, hand it an open book. The pipeline query translates like it goes to the retriever, retrieve your documents, and then generate answer only from these documents. The model stops being a know it all and becomes a very good reading comprehension engine. Everything else in this series we need embeddings, chunking, hybrid search, and re ranking. This is just engineering to make the retrieve step accurate and fast. So let us see some piece of code like our private knowledge, like we have some docs object which has a refund policy and shipping, and we have a question, can I get a refund on a digital course I downloaded last week? So no frameworks, we're just sticking with Anthropic client API, just a raw idea. So attempt 1, without giving any context. So here we are just giving an messages array with role, user, and content. That's just a question, and we are just printing the response. So here there is no context, and based on the previous slide question, it would give a hallucination answer. So the model has no idea what our refund policy is, and it gives a generic hedged, possibly wrong answer. RAG style, retrieve then generate. So if you see here, like we have the context equal to docs refund policy, and then if you see within the messages array, we have content answer only using this context, and we have this context here. So this is how, like we have mentioned, included the context of the document within the LLM, and then we are providing the question here. So if you see here, like we have the same model, same question, only the input got changed. Now the answer is specific and correct, digital, downloaded, and no refund. Notice what we did not do. We did not retrain anything, we did not fine tune, we changed the input, not a model. That's why RAG updates instantly. Change the document, the answer changes on the very next query. One honest caveat: my retrieval was me hard picking the right document. So if it's three documents, it would have been easy for the LLM too. But how it is if it's 1 million documents? Finding the right chunk in less than 2 seconds is the entire challenge. That's what the rest of the series is all about. And if we consider the production perspective, like most tutorials skip, RAG quality is the retrieval quality, like wrong answers in the production RAG or not the LLM false. The wrong chunks were retrieved, the model faithfully summarized garbage. When RAG fails, don't reach for a bigger model. Look at what was retrieved first. The habit saves weeks. And let's recap what we have discussed. LLMs are frozen, cutoff, no private data, hallucination. We have RAG, don't teach the model, hand it an open book. And then we have see what is the RAG, like query and then retrieve and then generate. Change the input, not the model. So debug retrieval before blaming the LLM. That's all, and in the next episode we will see about embeddings in 8 minutes and how text becomes vectors, how a machine can find a similar meaning, not just matching keywords. Building agents or RAG in production, like subscribe to my channel. Everything here comes from the systems actually running, not talks. Thank you.